Welcome back, folks. For those of you that are new, I'm the Old Man, and this is Old Man's Perspective playing ARK Survival Ascended Scorched Earth. We just got done finishing up our construction project of our upstairs and downstairs garage for our Rexes and our Yuty. Now we're going to go out and have some fun, see if we can find some loot drops. I appreciate everybody taking the time to tune in and watch my videos. Let's see if we can get that red one that's off in the distance. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please do so. It's not going to hurt your thumb, it won't hurt your fingers, and won't hurt your mouse at all. We just zooming on over. That's our mission. See if we can get to that red drop. We still need to find an upgraded blueprint for a Yuty saddle, and we need to find an upgraded blueprint for the Rex saddle. I'm not even worried about the green with the gold on it. I want to head straight to that red, see if I'm lucky enough to get there before it expires. So we have a few things left to do here before we go after the Manticore. We have got to get 3 more wyvern talons, 1 of each. Fire, an ice, and a poison, or fire, ice, and poison. Yep, that drop disappeared. So we need a fire, ice, and a poison wyvern claws. And we've got to go and breed all of our Rexes up and raise them all up so we can go into the Manticore fight. And I have 1 more cave left to do, which is the one out in the desert there, sometimes known as the Church Cave. Oh, lordy. Here we go. Gotta fight this guy. Take out my pike. What do we have in here? Anything good? What is that one? A Hyenodon saddle. Don't need it. I will take the corn, though. Everything else can go away. See what else we have out here. Hey, there's a yellow drop. Let's head to the yellow one. Since that one's freshly coming down, we want purple, yellow, and red. Those are the 3 big ones. I don't know if it's going to do us any good to get the saddles that we want. We've been searching for them for a long time. We did get the blueprints earlier, but because of settings that were messed up on my game, they were just way too high for the resource gathering. So I had to fix that. So I've made that change. Hopefully this drop will be worth it to come over here. I'm gonna go land on this rock. Oh, I got a little ways to go yet. I want to try to find a safety net spot that I can land. See if there's stuff in this. Another. Wow. Dual yellows. Look at that. Another one coming in over there. What are they, twins? We had the one with the 3 red drops, now we're getting 2 yellow drops. That isn't bad. Alright, let's see what we have in here that we can get rid of. We don't need the pelt. Yeah, that's about it. Don't need the pelt, don't need the sand either. Oh, it looks like I need some food. We'll eat some meat real quick, see if that helps. Eat some corn to get some water out of it. Hopefully we can go right from one yellow to the other yellow. That would be nice. See if this is going to be one of those that it sinks so far in the ground you can't get it. Keep an eyeball out, because you never know what's going to try to attack me over here. Can't say eyeballs, because I only have 1 eye. Can only see through 1 of them. Come on, land. Don't go in the ground. See? That's what I mean. That is a false positive. Here. There's no reason why he did that. No reason whatsoever. I'm standing right here. You could have at least helped me Could have thrown me a bone here. Yep. ARK didn't want me to have that one. So one false. One false one. Maybe this next one will be a real one. Let's get over there. Flying just as fast as I can, but this Argentavis is not made for speed. He's a workhorse, like a cargo hauler for the sky. That's his main goal. This one is not too far away, which is great. Early morning hours here. All right, let's get there. Pop off. What do we have? Anything? Pearls and shadow steak saute. That's the only thing we had in there. Nothing worthwhile. I need saddles. I think that's purple way out there. Let me use my spyglass and look. It might be blue. Nah, that's blue. In the distance, it's hard to tell. Is that a green over there? Yep, that's a green. Sometimes I have to use the spyglass. I'm going to head over to this blue one and see. Maybe I get lucky off of a blue drop. And it'll give me what I want. I don't necessarily need the saddles if I upgrade the dinos correctly. I just wanted it for the safety protection because I don't know what the Manticore fight is going to be like. I know it's supposed to be like a flying dragon, a combination of a dragon, a lion, and maybe a pyromane. I don't know. It's supposed to be a vicious monster. But then, aren't most of the bosses in here? Let's see what we have. Have that. Don't need any of this. I just looked behind me, and look what's coming down. A red drop with a gold ring. Right over where I just was. Hopefully this one will be above ground. Not like the other yellow one that was hiding in the ground. That just irks me to no end. That's the way of Rockwell teasing you. Like, hey, here's a good drop. Just kidding. Where is this one gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be right down by the water. Okay. I don't think that one's gonna sink into the ground. That one should be good. I'm gonna stop right here. See how we're doing food-wise. Check my health. Need some more food. Take one of those. We're doing on water. Not bad. Eat a piece of corn. Gets our water up. Looking to see if there's anything dangerous down here. I do see a dire wolf over there, which I can take him out pretty easy. And he's probably going to come over here and try to argue with me anyway. So let's see if we can get him head on. Come on. There you go. All right. Wouldn't it be funny if I had just this one drop and I get both saddles I want? Never gonna happen, but it's always a good thought. What is that one? A Dinotherium. Don't need a Dinotherium. That. I don't think I need any of this other stuff. Dinotherium. Oh, that's the giant elephants with the tusks. That's what that is. I was trying to remember what the Dinotherium was. Look. Another yellow with a gold drop. So that's our third yellow one. But only one that we could access. Maybe we can access this one. And that'll be 3 yellows and a red. because one of the yellows was just so far underground, as you saw if you've been watching. It was ridiculous. Hopefully this one will give us something decent. And I always wondered, maybe somebody that's watching can tell me, if you go up into the harder zones, like up in the northern part of this map, or even on the island, if you go up into the snow zone, the snowy biome, are the loot drops better than the ones in the southern biome? Even if they're the same color? Let's go over here. I'm trying to stay away from the little porcupine thing that shoots the quills. What do we have? Nothing. Got some gas. More shadow steak saute. Get rid of that. Why can't I get on my bird? Took some of that cactus broth. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. He's going right over by my base. That's not good. Hey. Hey. Don't go by my base. You big galoot. Yeah. What you doing? Huh? Do I need to smack you around a little bit? Don't you go over by my base. Now, you hear me? Come on. Come this way. You can do it. Come this way. You can do it. Right off this cliff here. I'll even come around and smack you again, just for the heck of it. Here he comes. Oh, look at him. Sneaky Pete. Trying to get his attention. He keeps running the other way. Hey, there's a purple drop. Let's head for the purple. Little sidetracked, as you see. Sometimes when I'm looking for the loot drops, I get sidetracked looking for something else. I know there was Dinotherium on this map somewhere before because I saw them. And then all of a sudden they disappeared. After this purple drop, we're going to try to shoot to that red drop if we can, because it looks like that red drop might still be coming down. Then a green drop popped up over next to it. What time of day is this anyway? 6:49 in the morning. Oh, 6:49 hours, so this is pretty decent. Hopefully that the big monster, let's see, Carno, nope. Hopefully the Carno, that big monster doesn't remember. Doesn't have a memory like an elephant. Remember where I was. So when I come by next time, it tries to attack me. There's the red. We missed one red drop because it disappeared. So we've hit one. Maybe we can get this one. I'm going to fly straight through here. Looks like it's going to be a nice little flight. Put some of this inventory into... Let's see. I don't need a Dinotherium saddle because I'm not using it for anything. Put that in there. What is this one? Free curry. Don't need the free curry for anything. You're getting close to this one though. That's good. We're gonna go right down here. Land right next to it. Right over here. I thought there was a cave entrance or something. Whew, had to sneeze there. Sorry about that. There it is. Come on. Eating a cactus broth is supposed to make... What does it say? Reduces your water consumption. The aroma of the cactus has the side effect of making the wildlife notice you less. So it's sort of like taking, what do you call it? What is that? Using the, camouflage armor. What the heck do you call that? Ghillie armor. Yeah, that's what it was. So I'm not having any luck with these loot drops right now. Let's hit a green one and see what it does. Anything in here worthwhile? Nope. Nothing at all. Take some carrots. Hey, we got some clay. Can always use that in case I'm doing more construction. Put that in there. Put that in there. Putting anything in there that it may find useful. We're airborne and see what we can find. This is wasted loot drop runs is what this is. See, 1 minute that's a blue drop, next minute it's a purple drop. I don't get it. Lots of white drops. I don't care about the blue drop at all. That's going to do absolutely nothing for me. There is another yellow drop. 2 yellow drops way off in the distance. One by the red obelisk and one to the left of it there. Interesting, interesting. So we had one episode which was all red drops. This one seems to be yellow drops. Which one do we go to first? Let's go to that one over there by the rock because that other one looks like it's still coming down based upon the ceiling marker where it has the circle coming out of the sky. I don't know why my pike is still out. It's sideways in my hand, but I fly this way and it's forward. I think it's one of those glitches. You don't expect it, but it happens anyway. Maybe this is for jousting. There you go. We're gonna do Argentavis jousting. If you have multiple players, do Argentavis jousting. Hopefully this yellow one is still there when I get to it. And hopefully it's not hidden in the ground like that other one was. This way. Let's see if I can see anything. Nope. Can't see anything on it yet. Yep, it's still good. I saw the numbers come up. Somewhere right there. It keeps flickering on the screen. It's alright. We hit this one and then we're going to jump right over to the other one. What do we have? Anything good? Nothing good at all here. Okay. Let's try to get to this next one. That looked like it was still coming down. Let's use my spyglass and see. Yep. It's good health, and it looks like it's got a gold ring on it, too. Hopefully it does. Come on. Fly faster. Fly faster. There's a purple one up over the rocks. I saw that. See, you have lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, this one is like loot drop roulette that we're playing here. That's a Megalania. We can take that. We'll take the fuel. Don't need anything else. What is this? Lazarus chowder. Take that too. Alright. Starve. I hear Yutyrannus. Here, Yutyrannus. See, now the purple drop is a blue drop. I mean, the purple obelisk is now a blue obelisk. I don't get it. I really don't. We're going to head for that purple one that's over there. That's coming up behind it. We'll hit that, and then we're going to head back to the base. This may be our last run for loot drops for saddles before we decide that, well, we may or may not do them again. I don't know. Is that purple or is that blue? No, it looks purple, but it has some blue in it, so looks like it's still coming down, so I'm not worried about that. I think our next step should be to go to the cave in the desert and try to get the other artifact. What are your thoughts on that? Leave it in the comments. Tell me, what do you think? Should I go and try to get the last remaining artifact in the church cave? I know it's going to be challenging. I believe my Thylacolio's up to the challenge. Huh, that one disappeared. Alrighty. Let's head on back home. We got a long way to go there. We do have plenty of stamina, but flying real high right now. I'm not worried about any more drops. We're just going to take it on back to the base. But yeah, I think it's time to go and do that other cave, because then we can concentrate on if I'm successful and I manage to get the artifact, then I can concentrate on getting all of my Rexes bred and getting them set up and my Yuty and doing all the upgrades so we can go fight the Manticore. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And it's fantastic. This game really is fantastic. Should we drop down and hit that purple drop? Because I think I might have to recharge my stamina anyway. Let's go down here. Yeah, it looks like my stamina's running out. So maybe I have enough stamina to get to this purple drop. Hey, if I get knocked off or anything mid-air, I do have parachutes with me, if you notice. I smartened up in that aspect of it. Huh, this one hasn't even come in yet. Alright. Should I wait? Should I not wait? Because yellow, red, and purple are the big ones, so it does not hurt to take a chance. I know it's wasting your time from watching the video. It's like boring. Skip, skip, skip. But it's part of the game for me, so. Don't want to look under the tail feathers. That is pretty cool with the circle up at the top. At one point it looks like a real large circle. Now it looks like it's shrinking. You see it? Yep. It's shrinking. Look at it. Here it goes. I guess when it hits the ground, it completely disappears. Boop. It's gone. Alright. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Doedicurus down here. We ain't gonna mess with the Doedicurus. Should still have my pike out, which is great. And what do I have in here? I will take that, because I need that. Put that in my inventory. Get rid of the metal one, because I don't need it, and I don't need any of this stuff. What is that noise behind me? Oh, Direwolf thinks he's tough. Alright. Let's fly on back. We shouldn't be too far from the base. And I see that yellow teaser all the way off in the distance. That yellow drop. Yeah, it gets me frustrated because it knows I want to get back to the base. And it has to throw another one up there as a teaser. And then you have the what if. What if that actually has what I need and I decide to skip it? You never know. I'm going to attempt it because my base is right over on the left there. This one is not that far. Wish me luck on this one. Hopefully it pays off and doesn't disappear before I get there. That has happened multiple times. Looks like a gold ring on it too, so we're gonna spy scope it, or the spyglass. See if I can get a health marker on it. Once I'm in range, it should tell me. Flying over all this stuff. Yep, it's full health. I use the spyglass because it's so much more convenient. When I figured that out, it was like, that is a blessing in disguise. But unfortunately, you can't do it from too far away because it's just a little spyglass. What do we have? Anything good? Nothing. Nothing that I need out of here. Alright. We're heading back to the base. Final time. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. We'll offload everything once we get there. Thank you for taking the time to watch. We will see you in the next episode.